Most students finish a listening exercise, check their answers, and move on. But that's exactly where they miss some of the most useful English. Instead of memorizing isolated words, let's extract 12 expressions that you can actually use. Imagine a group of friends planning their weekend. A group of us usually get together after classes to watch the latest releases. Because we have so much in common, we always have something to talk about. Notice how these expressions naturally work together. Instead of learning them separately, imagine the whole situation and they'll be much easier to remember. Now imagine you're starting university. If someone asks whether you'll manage your studies, you might confidently say, "I'd have no trouble at all academically." But everyone needs support sometimes. When you have a problem, you go to someone for help. A good teacher is approachable, so students feel comfortable asking questions. And after solving the problem, you might say, "She was a great help." These are exactly the kinds of expressions that make your English sound natural in both everyday conversations and the IELTS speaking test. Let's move to family relationships. Some issues can cause a lot of conflict between parents and teenagers. On the other hand, many people get on really well with their family members. If you're especially close to someone, don't just say, "We're close." A much more natural expression is, "There's a really close bond between us." Native speakers often describe relationships with expressions like these rather than simple adjectives. Finally, let's talk about opinions and preferences. Some people are out of touch with modern technology or current trends. Sometimes our tastes are totally different from those of our friends. But occasionally we meet someone who shares our taste in music, films, or books. These expressions are perfect whenever you're describing yourself, your friends, or your family. And that's the difference between passive learning and active learning. We didn't study a list of vocabulary, we extracted real English from a Cambridge listening exercise. Keep learning through real situations, keep imagining the conversations, and English will become something you naturally use, not something you translate. See you in the next lesson.